Good morning, Chairman Boucher, Ranking Member Stearns, and distinguished members of the subcommittee. Thank you for allowing Sony Electronics this opportunity to testify on this very important issue. Sony is here today to lend its support to the FCC's National Broadband Plan, and specifically to the gateway device proposal it describes. When implemented, it will bring consumers better value and a nearly infinite number of choices for news, information, and entertainment. The gateway device will allow true competition among content owners, service providers, and device manufacturers like Sony. And we all know where there is true, robust competition, prices drop and services improve. The concept of an MVPD gateway is not something new or revolutionary. In fact, this service model has been discussed among device manufacturers in the MVPD community for many years. The gateway concept is a natural evolutionary step in the progression of television viewing. For the first 50 years, what we might call TV 1.0, consumers received video through one national standard that applied to all over-the-air broadcasters. It was easy to use, it worked well, and it allowed for a host of innovation and competition in the television receiver market. Starting in the 1970s, we entered into TV 2.0, the MVPD age, first through cable, then satellite, and most recently, telephone companies. TV 2.0 expanded consumer choice from a handful of channels to hundreds, and the technologies evolved from one to many, but it came with a price, the lack of interoperability. Now, we're at the dawn of TV 3.0, a confluence of the internet and traditional MVPD services. TV 3.0 will leverage the power of the internet to enable consumers to tailor their television viewing in ways we can only imagine. It will enable viewers to interact with the program they receive and with each other. More importantly, it will give consumers the tools they need to manage their programming choices, to get what they want, when they want it, and to decide where they will view it. Now you may ask, what does this new TV 3.0 world have to do with set-top boxes? Why do Congress and the FCC need to be involved? The answer, we look back when we changed from TV 1.0 to 2.0. Over-the-air broadcast relied on a single nationwide standard to transmit a television signal from the station to the viewer. In the MVPD age, there is no single nationwide transmission standard. Every cable operator, every satellite operator uses something different. Consumers typically subscribe to one MVPD provider, and they don't want to spend the extra money to buy a device that can receive every one of these many different signals. The genius of this universal gateway device and its approach is that it combines the best of both worlds and dramatically facilitates the integration of internet-delivered video and data along with traditional MVPD services. Simply put, the gateway device is a translator. It takes the transmission signal from the service provider and translates it into an output signal that all retail consumer devices can understand. Now, there are other elements that are necessary for the gateway approach to work. First, consumer devices, such as televisions, need to operate on a level playing field against each other, which requires the use of a common national standard. Second, in order to provide an innovative consumer experience, the device needs to be able to tell the consumer what content is available and how to access it. Third, the output from the gateway device must be simple and open, like the existing Wi-Fi or USB standards. This output standard should not come with extraneous licensing or technical obligations that would hinder innovation, impair widespread implementation, and offer consumers little value. It's clear there are details that need to be filled in, but the committee should understand that the technologies necessary to implement this gateway device are in wide use today and have existed for many years. Sony believes the gateway device is a workable solution to implement the congressional mandate contained in Section 629. All of us, this committee, the FCC, the service providers, content providers, manufacturers, and consumers have a stake in bringing television into its third age. Sony is convinced that the Commission's Gateway proposal can and will succeed for all stakeholders, and we look forward to joining these stakeholders to make TV 3.0 a reality. Thank you very much.